Hey everybody, welcome back to my eBay shop. So just about a week ago, I hit 500 subscribers and I announced that I was going to do a giveaway. And today I'm going to announce those winners. Okay, so yeah, last week we hit the 500 subscribers. Just the day before, I picked up some box resizing tools, a cardboard cutting knife, and a box perforator for making folds in cardboard. They come in these little kits like this. I got 3 of these sets, so I kept one for myself, and I decided in celebration of the 500 subscribers, I would give these 2 other sets away. So I'm going to do that in a second, and then after we're done with that, we're going to look at some inventory that I picked up last weekend. You might have seen it if you watched a sourcing video. This is some stuff that came from the Goodwill. Maybe 3 days ago, there was a video about that, and then I'll announce those winners. There's no post office open tomorrow because of Veterans Day, so I'm not going to be doing any packing tonight. I do have a few orders, but I think they can wait until tomorrow. So, okay, let's get into giving away these prizes. So, on a video a couple of days ago, about a week ago, I asked my viewers to comment the number 500 underneath that video. And then I used this website that's called commentshark.com. It's not a sponsor. I don't have any sponsors. I used that website to pick 2 winners at random. So I just put in the URL of the video, the word that they should be looking for, the number 500, and asked it to pick 2 winners. And so here they are. The 2 winners are Tanya Ramo and Coco's Crazy Life. So congratulations to the 2 of you. If you're watching right now, I'm going to ask you to send me an email with your home address or a shipping address where I can send these to hot.lunch.shop@gmail.com. I'm going to put that in the description so it'd be easy for you to find. Send that to me as soon as possible, and then I'll get them out as soon as possible. Well, everybody will do things as soon as possible. So, okay, that's it. Congratulations. I think we're up to close to 570 subscribers now. So 70 subscribers in the last week. So not too bad. I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. So let's take a little break right now, and then I'll get everything that I bought last Friday at this particular Goodwill. Well, almost everything. I'll get that all up here, and I'll show you what it is, what I paid for it, and what I think that I might be able to sell it for. So here we go. Okay, so if you watched that shopping video, you would have seen all of this stuff get picked up off the shelves and put into my shopping cart, but we'll get a little closer look at some of these things right now and get a little better idea of how much they might actually be worth. So first thing here is this Yahtzee game. Maybe I don't think you saw me pick this up because this was right by the cash register, and maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I'm not sure. They had a big pile of board games right by the cash register waiting to get put out onto the shelves, I guess. And this one was, how much was it? $3. I'm sort of staying away from board games unless they're sealed. And this one, there's not a huge amount of sales history. There are none currently listed that are new, only used ones. And the last one I saw that was brand new sold for $40. So I paid $3 for it. I think I'd get 40. If I could get 30 for it, I'd be happy. I picked up this, which in the video I called it a walkie-talkie, but it's actually a CB radio, realistic brand CB from Radio Shack. I don't know, probably from the 80s. It's I got to get some batteries in it and test it. I won't really be able to see if it works, but at least I'll be able to see if it turns on and makes any noise or anything. And I paid $4 for this. I think it's worth about 30. Let me get some. I got a cup of tea here. I'm not really much of a tea drinker, but my voice has been getting shot from making these videos. So I'm just talking too much. I also think it's from eating too much sugar and drinking too much soda and stuff. But anyway, I've never been interested in drinking tea. I really don't like it, but maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I went through like a phase where I was going to try a different tea every day until I found one that I liked. And I finally hit on this one. It's a licorice tea, and I was very excited about it. And then I found out that it's pretty unhealthy for you. It's like affects your blood pressure if you drink. It says like don't drink it more than once a day. If you don't drink it more than once a day, and don't do that for more than 6 weeks in a row. So I take that to mean don't drink it, or drink it very, very rarely. So I had this steeping over here while we were getting going. Still pretty hot. Tastes like licorice. It's good. Okay, next thing up. A hot roller set. We'll get this walkie-talkie. I'm still calling it a walkie-talkie. It's a CB. I think it's worth 40 bucks. I was off the hot roller train for a little while, and then I sold a couple that I listed very quickly that came out of my death pile. And I've picked up a few sets again since then. So here's one. Clairol Professional 3-way hair setter. Most of these you can find, pretty good sales on them. This particular one that looks exactly like this, I didn't even look it up in the store. I just grabbed it. It was $4. And it is worth a little less than some of the other ones. I'm going to try to list this at $22.99 and hope that it goes. But most of the ones I've seen have sold for like 19, maybe even as low as 17, so not great. But towards the end of that video, I picked up a plastic bag that was just jam-packed with these stuffed animals for only $3 for all of them. And I saw like there were at least 5 stuffed animals in there. I could see this brand name, JB Bean and Associates. So I did just like some cursory searching on it. It seemed like they have a pretty slow sell-through rate, but a few of them have sold for like individually for like $17 maximum. So I figured I'm going to get a whole bag of them. I'll just put them all together and do a lot. So this one, the tag fell off, but it turns out JB Bean and Associates is made by Boyd's Bears. So I don't know if there's a market for these or not, but the three bears together, I guess they would probably sell for like $13 to $17. If I wanted to list them individually. I'm just going to do all 3 of them together and try to get like $30 or $32 for them. I think that'd be a good price. So here's a little like tan blonde colored one. This is a little chocolatey brown one. Can't really see him that well. Put some light over here. Chocolatey brown. Yeah, he really blends into the background. And then this one is a cat, like a black and white cat. So we'll see about those. I don't know if they'll sell quickly or slowly or not sell at all, but there they are. We'll deal with them later. I went back and picked this up off the shelf. It looked interesting to me. I saw it said Wizards, 2017 Wizards. So that would be Wizards of the Coast, the makers of Dungeons and Dragons. It's all these cardboard pieces like dungeon floor tiles. I don't know if it's complete. I think they're supposed to be this box and then an outer box around it. That would make it really complete. So the ones that are complete with the outer box selling for like $40, $45. This one I paid $3 for it, and I'd be happy if I could get 25. So that's how I'll list it. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is this snare stand. It's a Ludwig brand snare stand, and it's a vintage, kind of vintagey one. But it's also basically like a beginner's one. If you were just starting out and you bought the cheapest drum set Ludwig made, it probably would come with a stand like this. So I don't know. I paid $5 for it. Probably wasn't a good buy because it's a little bit awkward to ship. Like the shape of it is a little bit tough to put into a box. And I just don't know. Some of them that have been sold, they say like vintage 1960s. They look pretty much identical to this, but I'd be surprised if this was from the 60s. It has a made in Taiwan stamp on it. So I would say this is probably late 80s or into the 90s. So I don't know. I'm going to be happy if I can get 30 for it. I paid $5, so that's not really a great return on investment for me, but if I can sell this, I will. I just kind of wanted to buy it because I like drum stuff and musical instruments. All right, so that's it. These are the things that I have ready to go. There's one more item from this particular trip that I haven't gotten started working on yet. So maybe next time we'll talk about that. I don't know. But for now, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. And congratulations to those 2 winners. I'm looking forward to seeing an email from you soon. Have a good night. Bye.